Hi you guys, so I'm really excited today to kick off a series of Q&As, all from the questions that you guys answered in my reader survey. So we do a reader survey every year, and I always get a bunch of questions, and this is the first year that we have a YouTube channel where we can answer them, or I can answer them, in video form. So there were so many good ones that I'm going to break it up into a bunch of different videos and kind of roll them out over the next few months on all different topics. So I thought today it'd be fun to start with a video all about questions about my style and home. I got a lot of questions and comments about infusing more style and home content into the blog this year. So we're definitely going to do that. But first I thought I would answer some of your questions on that aspect of things. So first up. First would have to be Iris Apfel. If you haven't seen the documentary about her, first and foremost, you have to watch it. It's amazing. But we obviously both believe that more is more, even though we express it differently. I love how she layers just so many things on top of each other, and her use of color and pattern and jewelry and accessories is so amazing and so inspiring. And I also love, she has a quote that I really love, which I'm gonna read. "When you don't dress like everyone else, you don't have to think like everyone else." And I think that that is so awesome and so true, and something that I really try to live by. And then my other one that I have to talk about would have to be Jenna Lyons. I'm such a fangirl of Jenna Lyons. She is so impeccably styled all the time. As you know, I'm a huge fan of J. Crew in general, but I love how she takes classic silhouettes and then pairs them with other really exaggerated silhouettes, crazy color combinations and pattern combinations. I think she does such a great job in combining that classic meets, what's the right word, quirky or out there, and that's really like my style that I try to embody, is mixing up two totally different things into one look that kind of falls perfectly in the middle in a really unexpected way. My closet, oh my gosh. So our closet in our current apartment is so tiny. We live in like a loft style, so there's only one closet in the entire place, and it is packed. So I am not terribly organized, though after doing my capsule wardrobe, I certainly cleared out a lot. But I did read that book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, last year, and I really took a lot of good tips from it. One was something about hanging your items from like lightest to heaviest in your closet, which I thought was really interesting, and I definitely tried to do that. And then I also love the folding technique, if we're talking drawers and not closet, of having everything like vertically folded so that you can see everything. And it's especially helpful because I have a ton of graphic tees, and it makes it really easy to see what each one is. And then as far as shoes go, shoes are constantly overflowing. So I have lots of big plans when we get a house and can have a closet that fits everything, and I hope to do like a lot of organizational tips for people who have a lot of accessories, color, and pattern in their wardrobe when I do, so stay tuned on that. All right, I like this question. One would definitely be a good pair of jeans. I feel like everybody says that, and it's true. I live in jeans. They're so comfortable, and they can be dressed up or down, especially here in LA, where it's pretty casual. I wear jeans all the time. Definitely a blazer. Same thing. I wear a blazer as like a jacket if it's cold out, or I wear it to work to kind of make something look more professional if I have a big meeting or interview or something. And last would be a good colorful pair of like a mid-height heeled shoe. I love low heels and I love high heels, but I find that mid-height is really flattering while still being really comfortable to walk in. And I love having colorful shoes because even if you have a neutral wardrobe, it is a great way to add a little color to your outfit. Good question. So I obviously work for myself and can wear bright, crazy colors all the live long day, but I totally get if you work in an office where that's not as possible. So a few ways to start bringing in color. First of all, if you haven't worn any color before and you're really nervous about it, start with lighter colors that are almost on the neutral side, like that like dusty rose and blush hues. Those are really big right now and kind of help you jump into the foray of color. I also think like a deep emerald green or like a really pretty cobalt kind of blue. Those are our bolder colors, but are similar to some neutrals that you might have already had in your wardrobe, so it might not feel as jarring as like a hot pink or a bright orange or a bright yellow. Now, once you're ready to wear those bright colors, a few ways would be, one, I'm all about the blazer. The perfect thing about getting like a colorful blazer is that you can take it on and off when you feel comfortable or not comfortable bringing in some more color in your office. So pair it with like a neutral dress or outfit that you have, and you can throw it on when you maybe have a moment where you want to feel more colorful and bold and confident. And you can also pull it off if you feel that it's not appropriate for some reason, or that you just kind of want to like blend in for the day. Next would be jewelry. So jewelry is a great way to bring in color, and you don't have to change anything about your wardrobe. Think about a colorful statement earring. I think this is going to be the year of the statement earring. Bring that in, or a big bold necklace. Even just flare on your blazer would be really fun, or any sort of bracelet. Anything with jewelry it's so easy to just add on into any outfit, and it really adds a little bit of playfulness and color. And last is for those of you who are ready to go a little bit crazier, which is a really bold colored trouser. I love a colorful pair of pants. J. Crew has a ton of great ones every season. I've seen some really good ones at Topshop too. They're really tailored, so they still look really professional, but you can pair them with all of your other neutral work items that you already have, and it still brings in that pop of color. Of course, you can't take that one off as easily as a blazer, so it's the next step maybe after trying to add the color with the blazer. As you know, I'm all about a bright colored lipstick. Also, that is a great tip for adding color in the workplace if you don't want to bring it into your actual wardrobe. So I have a few of my favorites here to talk about. One is Sephora's lip stain. So I love it because it comes in really bright colors and the price point is pretty good. I think it's like $10 to $12. It stays on really well. My favorite is a neon pink, and that is number 8. I love that one. And then I've also been loving MAC's Lip Tensity. They sent me a bunch of them when it first came out, I think. Lots of good colors. This one is Habanero, and I get a lot of questions about when I wear it. And it is like a red orange, which is really pretty. And then another one that I've been loving lately is this Beauty Bakery Lip Whip. This one probably stays on better than any other one that I have. I have a ton of different colors. They're all really bold and bright, and also the bottle is just really pretty. I love this one so much, and like I said, it stays on really well. So I'm a big fan of selling the clothes that I don't want anymore if I can. So there's a place here in LA, and I think it's across the country. It's called Crossroads, and you can basically bring in your gently used clothes there and sell them, and then they'll either give you a credit towards the store or they'll give you cash. So I do that almost every season. I clean out stuff that I know I'm not going to wear again, and I bring it in there and they go through it. They're pretty particular about what they want, but if you are somebody like me who buys a lot of like trendy stuff and a lot of stuff throughout the year, it's a great way to get some of your money back to put into new clothes. And I almost always take the cash and use it elsewhere. And then if I can't sell something, I usually bring it to Goodwill and donate it. And then we occasionally have studio sales where I sell some clothes, but that's only about once a year. All right, let's talk home now. So we don't do a lot of decorating in our house right now because we're waiting and saving up for when we decorate a house that we hope to buy in the near future, but I am a huge sucker for rugs. We have several rugs in our house that are just like sitting upstairs because I keep getting new ones. I love rugs because it's the same way as I love like a colorful shoe. It's a really fun way to like anchor a room with a pop of color and then have neutral furniture, like our grayish couch that we have. So my friend Caroline owns a company called Coco Carpets, and she has amazing colorful Moroccan rugs, and I'm a sucker for them. But yeah, I think rugs are my big thing. All right, I gotta say, this couch that I'm sitting on, it's so ridiculous, but it is the most comfortable couch of all time. It's not the prettiest, but it is so comfortable. Sometimes Jeff and I even will like sleep out here voluntarily because it's so comfy. It was one of the first things we ever bought when we moved here. We found it in like a clearance sale from a warehouse that was going out of business, and we bought it and we just like love it so much. And every time we look at houses, most of them are really small and the couch is huge and we're afraid we're gonna have to get rid of it, but we really hope we don't because we're obsessed with it. My number one and really only must-have in our house hunt is that our house has character. I could really care less if the house was a total dump, if it was something that we had to build onto, if it was just like a total gut job or whatever it was, as long as it has character. I really love Mediterranean homes. That's probably like my number one that I would love, but even if it was a home that had original floors or really amazing arches or molding or beams or something, just something that gives it character that we can build on, that's definitely like my only real requirement. Character. I've been thinking so much about this lately as I think about the fact that I'm gonna have to decorate a house soon, hopefully, and trying to define my style, and it's hard because I'm not a minimalist, obviously, not into all neutrals, but I'm also not really on the like maximalist side of things. Like I don't want patterns all over my walls, and I want a lot of it to remain neutral with a ton of pops of bright color, which I guess is like how I dress. Some neutrals with a lot of bright pops of color. So that's kind of where we're headed. I want to say eclectic, but I feel like that gives you a vision that's so not me. But more classic pieces, some mid-century pieces with like some crazy, eclectic, fun things thrown in. How is that? Was that a style? How do we define that? Anyone have an answer, a word for me? We'll see. It'll be really fun to see how it unfolds, and I hope to document all of our decorating and renovating, hopefully, here. All right, and that's it on this Q&A video. I'll be back with another one soon. Thank you for leaving so many good questions. I'm so excited to answer them. We have ones about personal stuff and business and the blogging industry and all sorts of things. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you guys back here next time. Bye, guys.